delicious. All available at Walmart.
You don't have those
Furno Sports Analytics startup lost its math whiz to the competition.
to stay competitive. You have to have this.
Now he needs a new statistician to even the score.
I don't even think these predictions are the most current. This is
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
Trying to squeeze it in.
Indeed you do. InstaMatch instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
For the ones finding new ways to ensure the job always gets done. For the ones wearing many hats. For the ones who are hands-on, even from far away. And the ones keeping business moving forward. We are Grainger, offering supplies and solutions for every industry, with 24/7 support and experienced staff at over 250 local branches. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
BC Powder knows life pushes us to the max. Work to the max. Family to the max. It can all mean pain to the max. So BC introduces new BC Max Strength. New BC Max relieves tough headaches and body pain at the speed of powder. Nothing stronger on pain without a prescription. Pain to the max. New BC Max. In a great tasting lemonade flavor.
Do you have an opinion? Of course you do. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 the Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. The D Las Vegas, the home of Detroit sports in Vegas.
Sharon Goff joins Karsh and Anderson Tuesdays at 10:30 on 97.1 The Ticket. Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, here's Tony and Jansen.
The coaching opportunity opening is Virginia Tech and Justin Fuente have mutually parted with. They're 11-5 thus far.
tough to follow.
Yes, indeed. All right, before we go to Heather, next we'll hear from Sean here in Detroit. What's going on, Sean? Hey. Taylor, not that many people have been talking about him. I think Taylor Decker is talking about people who doubted his injury. I've heard plenty of callers and hosts on the station wonder aloud why a hand surgery kept him out. I agree that he should follow his surgeon advice and not yours. What are you talking about?
Yes. It's different for different players. It's different for different players. The risk, all of that stuff it's just different for different players.
Valenti based multiple shows around training. That Valenti and Rico are making fun of him staying out for his finger injury. Once again, Valenti pissing somebody off. Move along, nothing to say. These guys are humans too. They're not robots. Just because you have a big paycheck doesn't mean you can simply care less about things people are saying, things about you that piss you off. That's true too. I understand having hard feelings, but I think you can smile every time that paycheck comes in.
Yes.
To a certain extent.
And your parents are going to hear it.
Yeah.
Your neighbors are going to hear it. You're going to get those questions
Right, but
all over the time.
I don't play devil's advocate because even the richest people, most successful people have mental issues too. And not that this is a mental issue, but the guy's paycheck should not represent his pain threshold, number one, or his, yes, exactly.
sounded like he was talking to his therapist. And it's just,
Well, that's
and
good.
again,
More people should talk to therapists. Heather.
Yes. Well, U of M's campus is currently dealing with a flu outbreak. Since October 6th, 528 cases have been diagnosed, and this outbreak is so sudden and so large that it has actually drawn the attention of federal health leaders. So a team of investigators from the CDC will actually be on campus this week. They're trying to learn more about the spread of the virus and the effectiveness of this year's flu vaccine. So they say 313 cases were identified the week of November 8th alone, and 37% of the flu tests that week were positive. They also do say that among those who contracted the flu at Michigan this fall, of those, 77% did not get the flu vaccine. And these health officials are just concerned over the timing of this flu outbreak because a lot of students will be traveling back home to visit families for Thanksgiving break.
Now, Kirk Herbstreit might call this the Buckeye flu. It's based on last year. Just
yes, the white flag.
So in his newly released book, Scottie Pippen says that Michael Jordan ruined the game of basketball with his play style, and he also called LeBron James the GOAT. So you can read a whole excerpt. I don't have a ton of time, but he just basically said,
That is hilarious.
yeah, in the 80s on the playgrounds, he said, you'd have everyone moving the ball around, passing to help the team. But he says that stopped in the 90s.
What playgrounds did he play on?
That stopped in the 90s. He said kids wanted to be like Mike. And then he goes on to say, well, Mike didn't want to pass, didn't want to rebound or defend the best player. He wanted everything done for him. That's why I always believe LeBron James was the greatest player of this game has ever seen. He does everything and embodies what the game is truly about. Now, Charles Barkley, he weighed in on Pippen's comments on the Dan Patrick Show, and he basically said that Pippen was just trying to sell books.
Hey, you need Dr. Phil. You need everybody. You know, I feel bad because it seems like he's just trying to go big game hunting because he's selling a book. I'm never going to tell another person what to say. We got to all have our own opinion. But this seems like he's got a book coming out because the book, when you write a book, in my opinion, it should be your personal thoughts about everything about you. You letting the world know what you think. But it just seems like to me, when you go after Phil Jackson, Michael Jordan, he came after me a little bit, you're just going big game hunting because you know it's going to get some clicks.
that's part of it, no doubt.
So, due to a COVID outbreak, the NHL has postponed the Ottawa Senators' next 3 games. So those games include Tuesday's scheduled game against the New Jersey Devils, Thursday's game against the Nashville Predators, and Saturday's game against the New York Rangers. And the next scheduled game after that is Monday, November 22nd at the Colorado Avalanche. Ottawa had 10 players and an assistant coach test positive for COVID over the past 10 days. They had to cancel 4 straight practices, and then the NHL deemed that it was just unsafe for them to continue playing other teams.
Okay, it's never going to end. We just have to deal with it, basically.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
And this is the first, I believe, postponement of this season.
I think so.
Yeah.
But yes, we will just have to deal with it, won't we? Some big changes are coming to Cedar Point next year. I know the Gov is a big Cedar Point fan. He goes with his family a lot. Well, since the park closed for the season, officials have been working hard to remove and revamp several different attractions for next year. So they're getting rid of the Wicked Twister, which was a fun ride, but they're removing that. And then they're also getting rid of a very long time classic ride, the Antique Cars ride. Has been demolished. Yeah, it's gone. It is gone for good. They say a new culinary location will be in its place instead, and they haven't revealed like what type of food or eatery will be built
They should
there.
just have another Chick-fil-A there. That's what they should do.
Well,
They have one.
Maybe they will. So they say the culinary experience at Cedar Point continues to get better each season, and this is another huge step in providing quality dining experiences for all tastes and preferences. So more food, less ride. I guess the Antique Cars isn't much of a ride, but
No. It's kind of one of those you can take your young little kids on, though.
You take an infant on it.
Yeah.
And your grandparents.
Yes.
Yes.
One ride for the entire family.
Exactly.
All right, coming up next, we'll hear from Michigan football coach Jim Harbaugh, and not the roof, the pants. The pants were on fire. BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, welcomes you with a special offer on the NBA. Simply place a $10 moneyline wager on any game. If either team hits a three-pointer, you'll win $200 in free bets regardless of your bet's outcome. Just use the bonus code STONY200 when you make your first bet. Enjoy NBA action like never before with BetMGM's live betting options, boosted odds specials, and daily promotions at your fingertips all season long. Download the app or go to BetMGM.com and use the bonus code STONY200 to win $200 in free bets. If a three-pointer is made in the game you wager on. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. 21 years of age or older to wager. Michigan only new customer offer. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable free bets or site credit. Free bets expire 7 days from issuance. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. Excludes Michigan disassociated persons.
Church's is adding Applewood smoked Texas cut bacon to our all-white meat chicken sandwich. Yep, these two are best flavors forever. Try our new Texas cut bacon chicken sandwiches today. Church's, bringing that down home flavor. Offer valid at participating location.
The word on the street is that there are a lot of great reasons to bank with Community Financial Credit Union. Think that vacation home is out of reach? Tavis says it was easy to move right into the cottage of her dreams. Deanna got a check for her new car in under 24 hours. Like what you're hearing about Community Financial? See what members are saying at cfcu.org/sayitbest. That's cfcu.org/sayitbest. Federally insured by the NCUA. Hard, so you deserve the good things in life, like getting an amazing deal on awesome internet. That's why there's never been a better time to switch to Xfinity. Get the fast and reliable internet you deserve for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And for the first time ever, ask how to get 12 times the speed for the same internet price when you add Xfinity Mobile. Just imagine, faster downloads, more streaming, the possibilities are endless. That's more speed and you'll save hundreds over AT&T. Plus, ask how to get an eligible 5G phone on us. And for a limited time, $300 back. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now because you deserve awesome internet. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and auto-pay with stored bank account ends 11/21/21. Restrictions apply. New connect internet 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, fees extra, and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Compares monthly service charge for Xfinity 600 megabits per second to AT&T 500 megabits per second each with one unlimited mobile line per year as of 10/6/21. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of mobile usage.
Velvety paper feel, exquisite colors, the stunning scale of a massive storefront banner. At Staples, we sweat the details and quality of every print project. It's what we call our Print Big Promise. We're not only committed to getting your print job right, we're committed to treating your small business like a big deal, to bringing your ideas to life and giving you guidance from start to finish. Stop by Staples today and try our Print Big Promise. You'll be glad you did. Staples, where small business prints big.
With just one spray of Microban 24, your hard surfaces are sanitized for up to 24 hours. Touch after touch after touch.
So 6 hours from now?
Still sanitized.
12 hours?
Yep.
18 hours.
We're really doing this.
24 hours.
When used as directed, one spray of Microban keeps killing 99.9% of bacteria touch after touch for, up to 24 hours.
Wow.
Microban 24. The sanitizer 4 out of 5 doctors would use in their own homes. So why aren't you?
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Papero of National Benefit Plans. For affordable health insurance, call 877-734-2200.
97 won the ticket and the Bet 1270. Your homes for the NFL on Westwood One. The Atlanta Falcons host the New England Patriots. Thursday night football. Pre-game at 8 on the Bet 1270. Detroit.
Joining us now on the Stoney and Jansen program, the head coach of the Michigan Wolverines. Before we start talking about the game, what's the deal with your pants? A little burn on the sideline there?
Yeah, they caught on fire. Yeah, it happened early in the first quarter. I went over to Coach Roman Wilson, who was sitting on the heated bench. I was talking to him about a split, and a rowdy had just run. And then Dalen Baldwin said, "Hey, coach, your pants are on fire." And I go, "What?" He goes, "Your pants are on fire." So I looked down at my pants and they're on fire, and so I finished my coaching point with Roman Wilson, and then my next coaching point was to Dalen Baldwin. Hey man, if a guy is on fire, be a little more emphatic about them being on fire. Just kind of, hey, you're on fire.
So was there an extinguisher there? Was there a blanket? I mean, how did they put it out?
Nah, just kind of, I stepped away from it and just stopped. But
the resiliency you guys showed.
I didn't realize I was standing in front of it. You get too close to those things, they get you.
The resiliency you guys showed Saturday, playing really well, then falling behind, and then coming back, just shows you what a tough bunch of Wolverines you guys have, huh?
Yeah, I would say so, and a bunch of tough Nittany Lions too. That game was a tremendous football experience for all. I mean, it was a beautiful fall day, in an iconic stage, which is their stadium, and both teams battling, two great academic institutions with storied football programs for 3.5 hours of just out there battling, each knocking each other down, each getting back up. Both sides never quitting. And at the end of the contest, there was a winner, there was a non-winner, but the biggest